Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Moto Mengy on this beautiful fine fall day. This is November of 2022 and fall colors are still around, but all the colors are turning kind of brownish now. Fall's on its way out. Leaves are falling down. Soon the trees will be naked. All that stuff. If you want to see a good fall foliage video, I'll link it up here in the corner. I made one that I posted a few weeks ago showing prime fall colors here in Pennsylvania. Not like now, it's mostly browns. Still a little bit of color, but not as much. Anyway, this video is not about fall foliage. Today I want to talk about Blockhead. Now you might ask yourself, what's a Blockhead? For those of you who don't know, Blockhead is another motovlogger. One of the big motovloggers, actually. He's been motovlogging for over 6 years now. His channel is something like almost 500,000 subscribers, I think. It's gotta be close by now. It's something like 500,000 subscribers. I'll put a pop-up here showing his channel page, and I'll show how many subscribers he actually has. See how close I am to the mark. See how off I am on that number. But like I said, Blockhead's been motovlogging for over 6 years, and he's one of the original motovloggers I started watching back when I discovered motovlogging was a thing on YouTube, back when I found out what this was. And he's one of the motovloggers I watched back then that's still around, actually. A lot of the big channels back when I first discovered motovlogging aren't around anymore. They stopped posting. They're gone, they stopped, but Blockhead's still around. But one of the quirks of Blockhead's channel, and Blockhead in general, for these past 6 years, has been that he never shows his face. For all these years now, he's worn his full face helmet with his tinted visor down to hide his face, and he's never ever shown it on his channel. He's gone to great lengths, in fact, to hide his face. Even when he's out in public or meeting up with groups of other people, even when other motovloggers film him. So Blockhead has always hidden his face in all his videos for 6 years, until recently, that is, where Blockhead finally showed his face. He took off the helmet and showed us what it looks like. And I watched that video. He did a real fancy video. It was full of a bunch of skits. It was fancily edited. He had his whole crew helping him out. And I watched that video and I thought about, you know, how far he's come over all these years. Like, I even went back and watched his first video on YouTube they ever made. His first motovlog. And his first motovlog is very much like this. You know, me just riding around talking to the camera. Basically a straight up basic motovlog, like how motovlogging started. Just had one camera on his helmet looking forward. I mean, that's how I started too, with just the one camera facing forward. I now film with 3 cameras, well, 2 usually. One here facing back at me on the handlebars and one on the helmet looking forward. But today I'm running the 3rd one back on the 1X2, back on my tour pack. But I bought that, I recently bought a suction cup mount that I'm playing around with right now, with mounting at different locations, on the back of the bike, on the front of the bike, on the side of the bike, whatever. I'm playing with different camera angles. But anyway, back to the point. And as Blockhead motovlogged more over the years, and you know, he added more cameras, he added more editing styles and stuff to his videos, more types of videos, that kind of stuff. Nowadays, Blockhead has like a filming crew. He has a whole crew of people that he films with, that film for him. He has editing people that do editing for him. You know, his channel has changed a lot over the past 6 years. And his motovlogging style has changed too. But it was interesting watching that first video of Blockhead and comparing it to his recent video, or his recent videos, what his channel is like nowadays, and just to see how much it's changed. Now, I don't know if he'll keep his helmet off or if he'll show if his face more often or not. He might still keep his face hidden most of the time, just show it every now and then for dramatic effect and stuff, whatever, for rare occasions maybe. Maybe that one video was this one face reveal, that's all he's gonna do. It's possible. But then it made me think a bit, because back before I started my channel, you know, less than 3 years ago, he's been motovlogging over twice as long as I have. But before I started my channel, I actually considered not showing my face on my channel either. Like, don't own a full face helmet, but I considered buying one before I started Moto Mengy and wearing it to keep my face hidden and kind of go the Blockhead route, you know, where I don't show my face ever, I keep it hidden. And part of that was because most motovlogger setups, they use full face helmets with the microphone inside the chin bar to keep the wind noise out of the microphone. It makes mounting the camera easier, it makes mounting the microphone easier, it gives you better sound quality, all that stuff. So I considered going that route, and I figured, well, I'm going to have a full face helmet, why not hide my face too and go the mysterious route? But in the end, I experimented with this open face helmet camera setup that gets, you know, with the microphone, the GoPro built in, and just using the Hero 8 microphone for my sound quality and sound capture, and it worked out good enough that I was okay with it. But I think throw around the idea of keeping my face hidden on Moto Mengy. And I had a motovlogger I was talking to last year at some point. He was asking me questions and we were discussing motovlogging, and I mentioned how I almost started with a full face helmet keeping my face hidden because he was considering keeping his face hidden too. Because it's not just Blockhead, there are other motovloggers that keep their face hidden too. I think Walterific does, honestly, now I think about it. Two wheels and a ponytail, she keeps her face hidden, she never shows her face. Although she goes to great lengths to keep her face hidden. She does all kind of editing tricks and like filming her from the back of the head but never showing the front of the face, all kind of stuff. But anyway, this guy I was talking to, he was considering hiding his face, and he asked me if I regretted not doing that on Moto Mengy, if I regretted showing my face on my channel, and I really haven't. I'm kind of glad now I went the open face route and allowed my face to be shown and just didn't hide my face, because it's a lot of work hiding your face from the camera while you're filming. I mean, if you watch Blockhead over the years, you've seen the lengths he's going to keep his face hidden. Some great lengths, some extreme efforts. So I'm kind of glad I didn't do that, just from an ease point of view, to keep the effort down. But it is amazing to me, comparing Blockhead videos from back at the beginning of this channel to Blockhead videos today, just to see how much he's changed and how much his style's changed. And it's interesting because a lot of the large motovlogging channels do branch out of motovlogging, pure motovlogging over time. They start making videos of other styles, they start using other camera angles and fancy camera angles, and start using, you know, first person views, walking around with their helmet off, all kinds of different vlogging styles and tricks and editing tricks and styles and stuff. I mean, and I think in some ways, in order to be a large motovlogging channel, you kind of have to do that, because motovlogging itself is kind of a small niche on YouTube. It's a small genre. It's not very big or popular. Now I say that, you know, it's popular with motorcycle riders, of course, but compared to other YouTube niches like gaming or finance or travel or self-help or that kind of stuff, whatever, compared to those, motovlogging is extremely small. So a lot of the large motovlogging channels do branch into other styles and other editing styles in order to be more than just motovlogging, in order to capture a larger audience. And Blockhead did that over the years. I mean, if you watch his face reveal video, you'll see, you know, it's a big skit they put on. It's a lot of work and a lot of editing effort, and a bit of hide and go seek with a camera and with other people and stuff. I mean, it was quite a production. And that's probably why his channel is as big as it is, because they go to that effort, they bothered to do that kind of stuff. Pretty much other large motovlogging channels do the same thing, most of them. So in that regard, maybe he finally showed his face because it became such a hardship to keep it hidden with the different videos he's making now and the styles of videos he's making now, that he just decided to give in and show his face. Either way though, this video is kind of an ode to Blockhead. If you haven't seen this video where he reveals his face, if you're a fan of Blockhead and haven't watched him for a while, check out his face reveal video. I'll link it up here in the cards so you can click on it if you want to see it. Because it was done really well. Gotta hand it to him. That's pretty much it, I guess. It's kind of all I wanted to say. Just wanted to talk about Blockhead and talk about his face reveal and how I like his channel and how far he's come and that kind of thing. Might be a short motovlog. But it's a topic I wanted to talk about, so whatever. Oh, what happened to that road? Wow. That got destroyed. All right, so that's it, I guess, pretty much. Thanks for watching. I get around this Amazon van and a slow person driving. I'm gonna turn the cameras off and go for a nice ride today on this beautiful weather we're having, so. See you in the next video. Take care, ride safe. See you next time. Oh, I wanna go up here. No, I don't. That's a no outlet. Where am I? This is not where I wanna be. I think I'm on the wrong road. I'm not sure I'm where I wanted to be, actually. Okay, pause the video while I decide where I'm going.